Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. I hope you're doing well. Three big pieces of news today. First, this 75K grant that's due today. I'll tell you how to quickly apply successfully. I think everyone should apply for this grant. At this point, your odds are favorable. Second, the latest Fed news from Jerome Powell looks like we're going to see another 0.75% interest rate hike coming up. I'll tell you what that means for you as an individual or small business owner. And third, the SBA 7A news. It is the last month to get an SBA 7A loan under $350,000 without a fee. So you could save up to $8,000. So as always, thanks so much for tuning in, subscribing, turning on alerts. And of course, if you find this information valuable, please give it a like so YouTube shows it to more people. I'm going to start with the Great Unshackling. This is the 75K grant I've already talked about a few times. We did a YouTube live yesterday, and later today we are doing a members only YouTube live. So if you're a Skip member, please join us for that. We sent you an email. If you want to become a Skip member, helloskip.com/join. I recommend choosing the VIP option and adding the invite code RPinvite, because with that you'll get priority access. So this 75K grant, here's the scoop. This is good for anyone with a business, passion, or side hustle. You basically need to tell in 60 to 90 seconds what your business is, why you're doing what you're doing, and how you would use the $75,000. Write it out first. It's around 200 words. Edit it. You can have a friend review. You can have us review, and then take a video either with your phone or your computer. So it's a great exercise if you want to practice doing a video. Again, it's about your business. I posted a reel about it yesterday. It should include who you are, your introduction, what your business is, add in some specifics about your business, add in why you're doing what you're doing, your story in a sentence or two, and what you would use the $75,000 for to help grow or enhance your business. Then you need to upload your video to Instagram. Here, there's a few hashtags you need to put in. Hashtag the Great Unshackling Contest, hashtag 21, and hashtag Hello Skip. Also follow and tag Unshackled Wines and us, hello.skip. The reason for that is we will likely reshare your submission. There is a public voting component to this if you become a finalist. So if you do this today, again, this is due today, please go ahead and do it. It's a great exercise. And then be sure to tag us. We will likely share you on our social media, get you some attention. We haven't done that before. If you want to take advantage of it, do this today. Would love to know in the comments, have you submitted something for that contest, or are you planning to? Drop it in the comments. Okay, let me shift to the Jerome Powell news. Inflation fighting pledge could tee up another 0.75% interest rate hike. Here's the brief news. Fed officials have done little to push back against market expectations. Again, we've seen this in the stock market over the past few weeks. Analysts expect this rate increase ahead of their September 2021 policy meeting. So we're about 2 weeks away from that meeting. The reason the Fed is doing this, the reason that Jerome Powell has been making these remarks, is they want to combat inflation. Fed officials have raised rates this year at the fastest clip since the early 1980s. Inflation, of course, is the highest it's been since the early 1980s. So there's two key questions they're going to ask themselves in this upcoming meeting to decide whether or not they raise rates another 0.75%. Number one, how much do they expect to raise rates in the coming months? And number two, what steps do they take to get there? Several officials have signaled a desire to raise the rate closer to 4%. So I expect that may happen. Now, what does that mean for you? Of course, it means borrowing is more expensive. We've seen some lending become more expensive. Of course, some of our partners still have kept their rates low, but overall borrowing will be more expensive, capital a bit more difficult. However, the flip side is, of course, the intent is to lower inflation. So all of the consumer goods and services you're paying for that have been going up over the past almost year now, we hope that those price increases will stabilize to normal inflation levels. Okay, finally, to end on the SBA 7A news, this is a big one because a lot of people don't know about this. So if you're interested in an SBA 7A loan, another great program with great rates, you can get loans up to $5 million. There's three types of SBA 7A loans. The smallest one is $350K or below. That's the most common one, and it's the easiest to apply for. We've helped many folks get 7A loans, and we've typically suggested starting with the lower amount, qualifying for a 7A, and then going from there. So you may be eligible for one of these 350K or higher loans if you demonstrate a need for your loan, have a reasonable amount of equity in your business, you've tried other financial resources but don't have options, and have good to excellent credit scores. This is all up on the Skip blog, by the way, or you can Google SBA 7A Hello Skip. But if you go after a loan this month or you want help going after this loan, please get in touch with us, helloskip.com/join. We can provide one-on-one support to help you go after this, because the annual service fee for these loans are going up after this month. This was a policy notice 1 year ago that is valid through the end of September 2022 for loans $350,000 or less. The annual service fee is 0%. So that means that borrowers with loans of $350,000 would save around $7,800 per year. And here's another reason to consider this type of loan, because $350,000 is a crucial threshold in the world of SBA lending. The SBA is not required to be in the first lien position on all of your assets if your loan is under $350K, and the approvals process is faster. So some things to keep in mind if 7A has been on your radar, consider going after it this month. And of course, please get in touch with us if you want help lending there. You know, we still get tons of scammers posing as Skip or myself in the comments, so ignore those. We'll never ask you to Venmo, to get gift cards, anything like that. Go to our website, helloskip.com/join, or call our official phone number, 650-695-6133. And we can help you go after a loan and help you go after other grant opportunities. Don't forget to apply for this one by the end of the day, and tag us hello.skip on Instagram so we can reshare your submission. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.